Alright, hello and welcome to another 10v10 game. In this one, we'll be playing the 5th Panzer. See how it goes. I'm not gonna go here again, fuck that. Might go here. Or even here, I never went this way. Actually I did, with the 119th. I don't know. There's no one here, so might as well, right? We don't have any supply helicopters, so you know, I can put the fob in the forest. These are Belgians, right? Yeah. Right, so he should really be going this way, and then I should be actually not. Yeah, he's fine here because there's a town. Alright. Yeah, let's start with these guys. Because airborne forward deployment and ground surveillance radar, they do have a lot of VDV, like 4 VDVs. So I'm gonna deploy quite defensively in this one. Could go for the Gepard and then maybe maybe Gepard here. I mean, I'm gonna struggle in this forest. I like how I always end up fighting infantry fights when I pick armor division. So yeah, wheeled infantry, right? For like this position and I guess this one, and then we start with one tank. Or Jaguar too, because it's cheap, right? So cheap ATGM in like this position wouldn't be bad. And then one low. I mean, it's a very dumb deployment, really, but do I have much choice? Seems to be a tactical game of some sort, I don't know. I mean, 4 infantry squads plus AA to back them up. It's just... like, problem is... I don't know if the Gepard is gonna arrive in time to protect these guys from helicopters, right? We'll see. I can't really open with aircraft because it costs 200 points. That's a bit of a problem, and then I need to buy 2 of these in the next tick to resupply my Lao and infantry and stuff, and then might as well go for this guy, you know. Maybe one Fliegerfaust with them. We'll see. I mean, I don't know if I can actually afford all of that stuff. Maybe one of these. Does this guy have a command in it? He doesn't. So there's a third guy with us, but he's not moving. Bro. Right, he is now. So the fact that we capped first is quite surprising, really, because they do have 4 VDVs. I think that's gonna miss. Might be wrong. That's 2 grads there. Actually, only 1. Alright, so I have to actually correct my pathing here. Never mind, alright, we're fine, we're fine. So, like, yeah, one there. That's an Mi-24K, that's the worst possible thing. That's another helicopter which is armed, sadly. Wow, shit. Probably Spetsnaz grew or something like that. I don't know. I mean, this is just that these are special forces, by the way. Why is he just standing there? Hiding below that tree, right? That's a motor Zvedka, but my Gepard is very fucking slow. Alright. So, MiG-29. Can we get to line of sight on this guy? Actually, you need to stand return fire. So this guy is, I mean, if this tree line blocks me from saving them, I'm gonna get very upset, right? That's dead now. Alright, Gepard needs it's here, I guess. That's a 30mm grenade launcher. Not sure which squad is going to the right. But I'm just gonna unload them like this, really. All these Lao will be supporting, then we can, you know, turn off auto cover, retreat, not lose HP if you don't need to. Can BRM actually hit my thing here? That's a question, right? I can just, go back into cover, deal with these guys quickly. Alright, most Razvedka is dealt with, basically. We can just snipe the BRM, eliminate the exceptional optics, right? There we go. Of course he had to hit me there, right? Let's afford two of these. Get Roland 2, actually. And then, like, more infantry. So this is dead, because, like, on this range, it has no chance. It's just a fire support weapon team. And these are actual infantry squad. Yeah, alright, very nice. Can I make it into this building without being shot by T-64? That would be a very good question. Let's sell this. Let's bring these guys, like, over here. So that's a BMP that didn't get stunned by that shell. They're gonna get another one off before losing cohesion, so that's something. Is my Jaguar alive? It is. Might as well just move the Jaguar here and then get, like, these guys. That's 2 recon units in one. And then we bring another Marder, maybe. Alright, this is very bad. Alright, we can probably just harass this 30 mil at the moment. This needs to stay on return fire there. So there's an Igla. I just hate this, the fact that I'm always fighting these infantry fights. I mean, it's a fucking 5th Panzer, right? I have a bunch of tanks here, and then, I have this entire forest to worry about. Very unfortunate, really. Might as well just afford another one of these. That's 3 now. Yeah, so we're pretty much set with the supply for some time. Might invest into like 2 of these guys, then kill the T-64 with them. Or like, let's just get Pioneers. Couple of Pioneers. They do have a Carl Gustav, right? So better anti-tank, and then they are shocked they can fight here. What's he playing? He should be like 25th. Yes, he's 25th. That's actually very good, because he also doesn't get much infantry, and my infantry should be a lot better than his, right? Because he only gets Mod Strelki and RPO Saperis, and I have Lars to deal with RPO Saperis, right? Someone surrendered, I think the Belgians, yes. It's very sad. Alright, he can't target us. One goes here, one goes there. Maybe even, here. So can we cross this? I assume we can't, but, we'll be taking a bit of fire there. Not sure what that is. Like, this would be a perfect spot for the recon, but there's probably something in here that's gonna spot place there. Might as well just not risk it. Let's get these guys here, and then maybe like another infantry squad. Recon squad, sorry. Maybe another Roland too, in this position. Just so that I'm done with my AA coverage. Gapard, I don't really have a good position to put him, but... And that's now spotted nicely. Let's chill here, try hitting him with the Leo. Is that doable? It is, alright. That's I don't have seed. Obviously he missed, right? I mean, sucks. These are not resupplying, but he doesn't have vision on, like, this side. This part of the road. Alright, folks. Unload here. We got the Marder to unload here. Recon squads could chill in this position, and then we get some recon here. He can't hit the BMP, and this thing has a mediocre stealth on least. You don't see me? Yeah, you don't see me, alright. Yeah, artillery is gonna be very much needed. Like, we are hitting the Conquerors, so that's good. Just keep hitting the Conquerors, please. One more and it's dead. Except... that's not gonna happen, apparently. Alright, let's go in this forest first and then advance. That's a Razvedka, right. So I'm gonna keep these 2 like this, so they can, provide some fire support eventually if needed. And, like, move up the guys. You know what? Retreat. Oh shit, alright. That's a fucking TATUD though. No, man. That's very rough. BMP is that at least, so yeah, there's that. This Lao is gonna unfortunately have to face this mighty T80 here, which isn't quite a favorable fight, right? Alright, alright. Chill, chill, chill. I'm terribly sorry. No, don't fire, don't fire. He's cutting them, by the looks of it. But Gapard is there, luckily, so I mean, yeah. Only problem is the fact that I might easily lose the infantry here because there is a lot of guys. And Heli survived, right? What can I buy, really? I mean, there's this entire threat here of the tanks. I'm just gonna invest into one artillery unit, and I do have already ultists, you know, that shouldn't be too bad. But this guy here, these are spotted somehow, that's not great. Alright. One artillery unit should be able to kill all of the... No. To kill all of the Conqueror's launchers. Infantry Conqueror's launchers, right? Oh shit, alright, that's a KPVOS, but it's gonna die to the Panzerfaust, I assume. These guys will be able to rotate. Except my guys are fucking stunned. Right, Lars time, it is. So, if they keep pushing, they're gonna be met with these guys. I could also, like, use the Marder from, I don't know, maybe, like, this position to hit this tree line, right? And then supply truck can just chill for now. We do have a Carl Gustaf's here. And I would really like to cross into this tree line, get into this building, spot the rear stuff, but not sure how doable that is. I mean, I can try, right? Alright, so this is why I got artillery units. Right, just fast move, follow this guy, hit the OP Spetsnaz and move. I'm probably just gonna invest into another one. Like, this is also a good target and I need 2 of them to kill this. What the fuck is that? Alright. So that's a grad target very soon. This needs to run back here, preferably. Leo is... No! Oh my god, dude. That was very dumb. Dumb line of sight. Where's the second one of these? Probably died. Yeah, actually it's alive. Alright, he's fine. There should be a third one. Yeah. So, let's get this, and then get this. OP Spetsnaz should die because, alright, they moved. Well, fuck. Yeah, this is the target now. And then we do this. And you can't win against the Lao. You can win against the T80UD with the Lao 1. That's just not gonna work. But we are here. Like, I would very much like to get into here, into this position, target artillery units and stuff. But we'll see. Might as well buy another Jaguar for these T80s. Alright, that's very painful. Yeah, no, he got stunned. Very unfortunate. No, he's dead. Oh man, what a fucking dumb stun. Alright, he's hitting the wrong tree line. So that's good. These are spotted, by the way. Yeah, I wanted another Jaguar. Or like, this might be play. So Motorozvedka is gonna go here. Actually, that's whatever that is, I wanted that. Maybe another one? Because if we kill the Tunguska, alright, that's very bad. No. Not gonna be having any of that. You can stay there, you can stay there. There's M1 A1, but it's getting slapped, right? The T80 does eat a huge hit there. I mean, they're gonna contest this eventually. That's something we can't really stop now. He should really retreat, I assume, because he might just target them with the Grads. Yeah, this needs to die. Alright. T64 hitting these guys, alright. Not that great, but you know, it's not the end of the world. So, you know, these are kind of serving as a defensive position against these tanks. Not really a defensive position, but more of how would you call it? Discouragement, if that's a word. I don't know. English is not my first language, sorry. But these guys are making fairly good progress, though. So they might be able to... Alright, the Matrazatka is that... So, since we can't really fight the T-80s at the moment, the best bet is to basically kill their recon. Because when the recon is dead, they can't target anything, right? So, for example, this thing could be a great target at the moment. Get here, resupply the truck. There is no artillery, though. Yeah. I try to find that fob. Let's push a bit further. Come on, Spetsnaz probably going in here. We'll see. Alright, that thing moved. But the Conqueror's BMP is gonna probably remain in this position, yes. Alright. That's the next target then. So Jaguar, did I purchase another Jaguar? I didn't, I actually got the helicopter, right. So that's that. Alright, we can just cancel this guy. That was a beautiful bombing strike. You know, since he didn't notice this, I might as well just like get two of these guys, then fast move them this way, get them here, you know, and do the thing. Might as well bring them with one of these guys to resupply them and eventually do some more damage. We'll see. That should be that BMP now. I mean, it's an up-vetted artillery, so, you know, I believe in up-vetted artillery a lot. Polemichiki are nasty in this situation because they have more machine guns than my guys. This should die. Alright, it's not gonna die. Well, sucks. Let's bring this guy here. This guy here. This is landing. There's no AA on this side. Unfortunate. But, this is what it is. Maybe this guy, because this is like an easy target for him, and then... Alright. BMPs are... That's gonna be deleted very soon. Let's bring this guy here. Now we have a target for the Lars. The thing is, I kind of need this... Oh my god, the recon is gonna die now. That's rough. We did get a nice side shot. Let's fire two more shells at that BMP. Then fast move, run. Oh, these are dead, yeah. The fob is probably here in this area because he's using quite a lot of helicopters. These Luxes arrived just in time, so I really need these guys to live. But if they die, no, it's not the end of the world, right? Let's get this. Let's get another Leo if possible. It's not really possible, alright. Hit this, blow it up. It's a recon unit after all. This needs to run. Motrasvetka is pushing me though. Well, that's not ideal. No. Oh, Gepard still died. I mean, it is what it is. That's a UD though. Which just smoked. And he saw the ATGMs come from this direction, so yeah, he's gonna RT that. I'm gonna put the exceptional optics here. Pretend that he didn't see us, right? He didn't spot anything. Everything is alright, everything is alright. We are hidden, our operation is about to succeed. This guy is almost empty though. No, might as well just... So a helicopter died. What? Alright, whatever. I kinda need infantry, like in this area, to be honest. Alright, alright. Matrasvetka is kind of presenting a problem at the moment. He might be going for this position. He is in fact going for this position, alright. So he is spotting me, oh my god, dude. That's just rough. Apparently there is no fog. Yeah, there is no fog here. Oh, at least now we know, right? I wonder where they're going. I think another Gepard, though. I mean, this thing just died. Let's get this guy to fight here. He's kind of really going hard on Earth. Which isn't ideal for me. Like, this is very big blob here, which might prove to be a nice target for him, we'll see. Can we hit this guy? We can't. Alright, Leo 283, again struggling against this thing. Alright. That's enough. Oh my god, dude! The fucking helicopter! Again. In double looks, you could just take it out, probably. The problem is the fact that I don't have any steeds. You know, so he's just free to harass me with these tanks and there's nothing I can do. Oh my god. I don't... Well, that's a fucking tank, Jesus. But we did get one. Heli, so it is something, right? This T-80 is still presenting quite a problem. Jaguar is opening up. So that is a hit. It is a 2-2, right? The infantry is taking massive hits, but you know. We just need this gun, really. He's gonna die to the T-80 though. Alright, you need to run, you need to run. But there's shit ton of artillery there. Yeah, again. It's an infantry fight, and I'm struggling. And that it's two guys. My guy is trying to, you know, hold this side because this guy surrendered, right? The Belgians. Oh my god, what the game? Just run the roll on this dad, probably. Well, we'll see, there's hope. There's hope. You can, like, try utilizing this guy a bit, hitting, like, maybe this position, or, like, this building. But the fucking T-80 though is like really messing me up. I might need to go for the F4, honestly. It's double up vetted, so you know I believe in him. It's just what a pathing, man. What a pathing. Let's go for the UD. It's a much stronger tank. Alright, I'm gonna lose that 4, but you know, that tank is now dead, at least, so it is something. Actually, this guy lived. Very, unexpected. Right, infantry, hit this thing, blow it up. Can these guys potentially survive? That would be, like, super cool if they can't. Alright. Where's that Gepard that I ordered? Apparently, I just imagined it. So, you're going into this building, I assume. Well, welcome to the jungle, enjoy your stay and such. This is that. Alright. Like, more infantry. This guy is actually gonna live. Just go back to the fob, honestly. You can also just go back to the fob. This is that. Like, Kolux can just stay here, and then we need these guys fast moving this way. Roland can also just, you know, move this way. I need this infantry. Wow, that's rough. That's rough because he's in the forest and I'm never gonna spot him. Yeah. He's dead now. Can we kill this guy at least? Apparently not. That's hit. But there's a second tank here that's gonna open up on me shortly. Which is very sad. Just smoke. Fuck that. This is dead now. But Lux is kinda, you know, messing up this infantry. Which means they're gonna target him with artillery now, so let's move him out of the danger. Alright, these guys are also dead. The parries are still pushing. Might like use the Fliegerfaust honestly instead of the Rolands because simply actually never unloaded these guys. So yeah, let's target. Teammates, oh, I mean, look at this. What the fuck happened here, there? But they're massively overwhelming this position, so that's something good. No, man, oh god, alright. I think they're gonna miss for the most part, but we'll see. Sell these, I need points right now. You need to go back to the fob, really. You just resupplied, you didn't resupply. Alright, let's bring another one of these and then pioneers, because it's gonna be a fucking urban fight now. Which isn't something I really wanna fight with, you know, given the circumstances. Put these on return fire, everyone on return fire, really. Roland is much better, like, in, I don't know, even where to put it, this position. So I'm gonna keep one of these quads here. Allow, sorry, supplies. But there is an anti-tank helicopter coming in. So actually this Roland could be good in this position. Let's get another Fliegerfaust. This guy really likes his helicopters, I have to admit. Not that common to see. Now what sucks is the fact that I don't have any corrected shot, because, you know, my recon all died because of my foolish ambitions. But, you know, things happen. Of course my Roland is gonna miss twice. That's clear. Third time, oh, it's fine, man. I won't judge. So, yeah, alright. Well, he's gonna die. Very productive Roland. Jesus Christ. Alright. Let's hit this guy, but from return fire, right? This Lao should be able to mess him up. That's an 80 jam, alright. Luckily my guy does manage to get them shell off before being... Of course, right, of course he's gonna not be able to smoke in time. Jesus. Alright, that T-64 is dead there. Yeah, there we go. Alright, another Fliegerfaust is needed. So, what are you trying to hit? Just run, just run, just run. Folks can probably just stay in like this position. They know where the Fliegerfaust is now. I think it's in this building, to be honest. Alright, that's good. I mean, that's a dead T-60. It's not dead. Alright.
Infanterie bereit. Abgesessene Kampfweise. This is Red 2. Enemy spotted. Auf der Augen, Kommandant. LFK geladen.
I need another layout for like this flank and another Gepard because like helicopters are really messing me up.
Fünfte Marschformation. Right up. Get in formation. Zum Schützenrudel aufgehen, auf meine Höhe.
OP Spetsnaz. You could just like use a recon unit here, honestly.
Wir sind bereit, die Kampfweise zu wechseln.
It sucks that this is an AI, right? So you can't communicate. But alright, Sergeant Distinct, please. Put his amphibious ambitions to rest, right? That's a tank. That is a tank, alright. You are gonna be trying to hit what exactly? Is that gonna remain stationary there? If that remains stationary, then it's very bad. Which I don't mind. This is an aircraft. I just noticed the lack of AA in my part. Oh shit! Look at this stuff. Are you gonna retreat into artillery? I mean, I don't think he's dead, to be honest. Yeah, he's not dead. Yeah, I need this guy here now. So steeds, and I just purchased the Gepard. Well, that's a very unfortunate timing. Finally, my Fliegerfaust is actually... And I'm firing from the fob like a fucking noob. Very skilled behavior, right? I need to turn up this guy. I need like pioneers. This is a tank. The Concourse is getting into this building, so might as well, right? Yeah, you need to move out of that building and then hit the fucking BMP. Alright, there we go. It is that. Let's turn off this guy. That's a stationary tank in the corrected shot range. So very nice. I'm just gonna keep investing into Roland 2s because I want this thing, but it's 300 points. Because Roland 2s don't have radars, right? And he's using seed. He learned what seed does. Yeah, I need this killed. My RT is not like... What are we doing? What are we doing exactly? So tank was... Yeah, this is a tank. Hopefully a very dead tank very soon. And then we like bring these guys here, resupply the infantry and stuff. I might also... Like, it would be nice if this division had some like grenade launchers or something put in this position. But, you know, can't ask for too much. Yeah, so my teammate just gonna fuck up my entire plan here. That's nice, that's nice. No, perfectly reasonable. Where's that going? Alright, chill,
Laufend,
chill,
Marschfahrt.
chill.
Feuerbereit. Geräuschdisziplin.
No.
Ziel zerschlagen.
Alright, that's a fucking T-80 beak. Shit.
Artillerieverleih der festen Zielblutroute.
I spotted that. And this is gonna die. It is gonna at least intercept the T-80 from pushing into look strike. There's gonna be a side shot though. Yeah, right, he's smart, he's smart. He's a good player. Right, he knows his side armor. These guys, right. You can, I guess, go here and refill the Americans and then open up with this. So Thor and Strela. Run, little guy, run. Never mind. Alright. So T-80 BVK is dead, which is going to give us a +3, I believe. And we could like use some of these guys and then like pioneers. And Jaguar too in like this position, so we can cut off this road. That's a Strelaton that's pushing us. This needs to unload, but it's an AI, so who cares, right? Right, I'm gonna get my Laos here, actually, because... Oh, hello, good sir. Where are you going? Probably down this way, right? So he might just get intercepted, sorry, by the guy. And then, like, this RT can hit the tower position, but I lost the, the beacon, so I don't know. Because I have a memory of pigeon. Stop. They're dead. Let's get these guys back, like, try to get them here, so we can hit these positions with artillery, and, I don't have too much recon left. Because... Oh, hello. Because, yeah, I was ambitious. And ambitious kills. Ambition, right? I kind of really want to invest into these guys, but it's 600 points, and then 680 to be more precise. Alright, it's that now. Oh man, alright, I saved him, All is good. The Jaguar is getting absolutely obliterated here. Stop. Motrazvetka needs to fucking go now. Yeah. The pioneers are gonna win this because the Fox is fire supporting with machine gun. If this dies, that he's blind, he can't push. I kinda need this to go back resupply, right? Lars is resupplied, so let's not fire from the Foba gun. Like, this is a very good artillery target. They're moving now, so they're already attacking. Well, that's kind of bad. Run. This might scare them off if they try pushing too aggressively. We'll see. Alright, awesome. But now he knows about everything here. Looks at least needs to survive, right? Alright, he's aimed already, and I need this guy preferably, but he's gonna do nothing from this position really. So that's not gonna kill them, but it's gonna mess up their cohesion, and that matters because my tank is better, right? And it's gonna be even more better because even better, right? English, because they're gonna be missing everything, and it's gonna kill the Plumia, right? That's a fucking. How many do you have, man? How fucking many do you have? Where's the martyr? Alright, the martyr was not positioned in time, so yeah, I'm suffering from my dumbness, really. Alright, this is about to get arty, probably. Let's just not have that happen. But, you know, we killed this helicopter, we can just go back, kill, resupply, get another one of them. Just for the reserve, right? And, see, that's a valuable 5B. Only problem is I don't know where my Jaguar died in this position, because we just completely lost this. Wow. But these guys are, you know, absolutely pushing towards Moscow at the moment, so I like them. That's our that's our command unit. Getting my alright infantry. Amazing, amazing. French doing business. T80 there.
Verschossen! Rückwärts! Marsch! Wo brauchen Sie uns, Kommandant?
Actually, stop. Just stop for now. Get the Jaguar, like, here to protect this flank, so I can focus helicopters on this side, because they are much more mobile than the Jaguar, right? Much more flexible. Get this. Now time for the Mars. And we got command unit for that thing. Put some more pioneers. Well, this is left. We'll be managing to snipe the exceptional optics at least, so you know. Some good stuff is also happening. I would like these guys to survive. Same with these guys, but you know. Can't really ask for too much. Now, he switched from killing me with helicopters to killing me with artillery, but, you know. Suit yourself, I guess. Right, just stay on return fire, really, and then, like, this would be a very good position to put them, because why would he expect them here, right? You know. That squad is gonna ruin my entire plans here. Alright, artillery is hitting the tank. There we go. Hit this, whatever that was, right? Or actually hit the Strela, because he doesn't know I'm spotting the Strela. And now artillery is gonna commence onto these guys. There, I called it. Just a late reaction, really. Allows are resupplied, so that's great. Oh, hello, good sir. Have a nice side armor hit. Hopefully you don't mind. Now the escort is gonna stun them, obviously, right? Because I can't have nice things. Yeah, they're gonna miss now. Of course. Not like I wanted them to hit or something. And slowly but surely giving up ground in this left town. But you know, I'm making him pay for every inch of it, so you know, there's that at least. I do have my cool Mars now. Upvetted, by the way. And there is a tank here, but hopefully, you know, he doesn't mind. Oh shit, that's a fucking brand new tank. Not sure what to do about that one. I mean, these guys, right? Enough? Enough. Might as well just bring this guy.
Lux an alle. Pumpe
Alright.
400 zulegen. 2 Strich rechts.
If that's what you want to do,
Achten auf
works for me,
Feuervorliegen.
right?
Freund und Feind
Have some
nehmen.
artillery to eat. Might as well bring one of these.
Sammeln. Bestätigungsgabe. Verdammt, es hat einen erwischt.
Alright, stop.
Beschützen alle.
Stop. Target here and here, really.
Sterbestand aufgebraucht.
Laos are kind of fighting them already, so artillery is just gonna help.
Wir werden beschossen. Wende in U-Bahn. Beware, coming nearby. Verdammt, es hat eine Lücke im Ziel.
That's enough? Right, Spetsnaz has no anti-tank, so we should probably just exploit the fact that, you know, they are powerless against the Lux. Artillery is also coming in on me at the moment. Yeah, man, help me. Help me if I can deal with this. What are you doing? That's a high value unit there. I need to also unload these guys. Maybe like here and here. Remember, like, this position and then this position, because... well, whatever. Or like here. That's gonna remain stationary probably because it's a recon, right? So this needs to get away from the fob. Just load into Fox, really. They can't hurt Fox with it. Alright, never mind. Shit. At least they're gonna run into a bunch of infantry with the tanks, so let's go for some Grozny experience now. I mean, I lost this position, but Spetsnaz is dead, so there's that. I also lost this position. Hopefully these guys will survive. Alright, just retreat. We don't want to hit them in the front armor necessarily. We want the juicy side armor, right? That's gonna be pushing in here. Well, suit yourself. I do have a response for that. I might as well buy a second one. Actually, stop. Stop, I'm gonna target it with double. Really wanna confirm the kill. Or might as well just do this, to be honest. Why are you here, man? What's there? Jaguar in a weird position, though, you know. That's an anti-tank helicopter, so I can't really push the tank down this way. Very sad, right? Right. This isn't working really. Let's saturate this with the Lars for starters and then run. Wait for this guy to arrive. Get here. High explosive bomber. Oh shit, alright. That's bad. I can't afford any more tanks at the moment. These guys, I really need them to survive. Like, if they die, I'm gonna be messed up, really. Mars. I'm just gonna wait with the Mars and then try to delete this position because it's kind of messing up my mobile armor defense. These need to run now. Remember this, but actually never mind. That's that. A bunch of infantry is coming in. Hopefully these guys will reload in time. And let's get the quality tank now. Alright. So we managed to dodge the most of this artillery, right? Let's hope for the best. Hope for the best there, really. Nothing else to say, but gap parts are paying off. Where's the second one? Right, it's not doing anything. Okay. Just need to move up slightly forward, right? Oh well, alright. It's fine. TV is gonna die, all tanks, BMPs that were in here will die now. Because NATO cluster artillery, right? Just run now.
Überprüft Waffen und Munition. Schießt auf alles, was sich bewegt. Auf Empfang. Verstanden. Sind unterwegs. Ende.
Well, this guy is empty, and I haven't resupplied any of them. Wow, man. Very skilled, very skilled. Yeah, I would like to hit this, but I'm retarded, and my things don't have any ammo. So, you know. Is this the only CV there? It's not. Alright, alright. I was like, is the AI really holding this position for us? Wow, AI went to experience some Grozny experience, right? To experience some Grozny experience. Very, very nice English there. My fob is empty there. Wow, man. Shit. Alright. And they're gonna start leading now. I mean, there is 11 minutes left. I do have one more supply. Is there any more fobs here? There is one more fob. Alright, so it's not... Everything is not that bad, right? So you, and you also need to go back here. Fast move, in fact. And then we, like, retreat these guys, get Lars to fire on this position, help our infantry deal with this stuff. Yeah, this Tunguska needs to go. Right, let's try pulling back with damaged infantry, resupplying them and then putting them back on the front line, because I'm really running out of infantry slowly, which isn't the greatest thing. 16, 15, we have enough for another salvo. Where's the Gappard? Gappard died, I assume. I didn't. This is the right one. Alright, alright, alright. Then this guy is dead. Cluster is gonna miss. Where's my Leopard? So I have two of them against two T-82s. Not the greatest situation, but you know, do I really have a choice? I mean, he's kind of... I don't know what he's doing really. They're just gonna die now. Yeah, I don't know what this was. What was he thinking? One can go here, resupply this. You can stay on your turn fire, prepare a nice ambush if anything decides to, you know, push this way. That's... oh shit. Let's not. Can you like shoot down one, please? I mean, something is... oh shit, alright. So the recon goes down, we can just get these guys even though they're not as good, but... you know. We're getting kind of desperate. I'm just hoping like these guys can keep winning here, contesting this sector, and like this guy can keep contesting this for 2 minutes basically, so we can actually win. Stun him, man. The Abrams is gonna fucking blow up. Alright, 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 alright. All is good, all is good, all is good, all is good. One more salvo, one more salvo. No! LGBT aircraft. TA-10 is rough because 16 Vickers. That's also great. But he's running out of ammo, so might just retreat. This guy is almost empty. We can use what's left of the supply to try and get some supply here. This guy can also, you know, do the same thing. At least it's forced to evac, it's not that big, you know. So one looks left when it comes to recon. I might try like pushing with this just to see where it is approximately. Reservists are pushing though from the AI. So. Alright, hello, good sir. Oh. Hello again. Oh fuck it, I'm just gonna hit this entire thing with the cluster, really. That's a Gru's Spetsnaz, so remember that. High value target.
Feuer und Bewegung.
How did my bombing run go? Well, the aircraft survived. There's that.
Auf wen haben Sie es ab?
16 seconds left though, I mean, can you get another tank kill? Maybe. Obviously, yeah, we can. Yeah, very nice game. Defensive one, but good one indeed. Yeah, it was too, guys. A bit of 27th too. Not too much, but you know, what was it again? BMP3 and TATB. That was probably the last kill. Yeah, and I lost a lot of infantry. I mean, look at this. How many points was that? It was where am I? 3,000. Well, felt like a lot more. Anyways, as for the deck, I believe it's this one. So, FOB, because you know 10v10 team games, right? Iltis, CV. We just saw I was using it for chasing artillery for the most part, right? And on this map, it worked at the start. I mean, it should work at the start because it's wheeled. It's very fast. Other option is like this, that it's 2 availability and a bit. I mean, it has 1 armor. It doesn't make much difference. Whereas this is 3 and it's cheaper than this thing. I mean, it's 5 points, but it kind of means at the deployment phase, right? This thing will be resupplying these things, and then this guy is going back to the FOB, bringing more supply for these guys to disperse along the front line. That's about it. You can take these, they're faster. But, I don't know. These are a bit more easier to micro, because it's 500 and this one is 2000, so you can refuel 4 of these by using one of these guys. Whereas this is 600. But, you know, you don't really pay attention to 200 supply too much. Infantry, well, I put these pioneers because they are stock and they have anti-tank, so they can defend themselves. So decent against everything, right? These are basically the mainline infantry squad. You just saw it. They're not upvetted, so it's basically for. I need infantry here. Yeah, bring this. It's wheeled, good for the opener, fast, right? And you can sell the trucks, get some more points back. These guys, like, I don't know why I didn't put them into. They don't have the Milan version. One thing I'm never gonna understand with this division is they are supposed to be like the best West German armor division, right? The like top of the line West German armor. And then they don't give them the Marder 1A3 for some reason. Only the second Panzergren gets that thing. I mean, how is that the top of the line armor if you're not gonna give them the like best IFV that West Germany had? Also, I'm just realizing these were not upvetted. But if I upvet them, then I'm losing a lot. I mean, look, 3 squads lost there. 3 lost here also. So yeah, it's not fun. I mean, it's a fairly expensive infantry tab. Might as well just leave it like this. And, you know, Panzergren command squads because it has AA 40%. Yeah, nice squads overall. Artillery. So it wasn't actually upvetted. Well, that's interesting. I was like, surely they must be upvetted because there's only 2 of them, but I'm not sure why I opted to do it like this. But it worked, so I'm not complaining. And then these guys, yeah, you just saw what they are capable of. when you're playing like the larger maps, for example, Twin Cities or which one is the good example? Maybe like um Dark Stream. You in 10v10s, right? You can bring two of these, slap this guy on them, and then reliably delete like radar AA and stationary tanks with it. Unlike American one, this one actually kills stuff, at least from my experience. And then two Lars, it worked in this game. It's usually a terrible unit. It's just not worth. It's like way, 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 way worse strat. But it worked in this one. When you fire two of them at once, yeah, they do some damage. And serve as a kind of area denial weapon because they've reload very quickly. Actually, like I was about to say, this division has surprisingly good artillery tab for armored division. You don't see that often. Tanks. If it was a 1v1 or 2v2, I would consider bringing this one. Since it's 10v10, I like my layout too. Or just like store them a bit. So two cards of these guys, everything is upvoted at 1 veterans except Jaguar 2 because it already has 65% accuracy, you don't need more. And you're gonna lose 2 availability, right? It's just not worth. And it's your like only ATGM, ground-based ATGM, because I mean, at least in my case, it will be very expensive to put this thing here, right? Then you have to ditch like something. Yeah, it's actually 2 points. Just a bunch of layout 2s, basically all of them. Never bring this one. Every division that has Jaguar 2 that has Jaguar 1 has access to Jaguar 2, and this guy kills things this guy doesn't. But like I said, if it was a smaller game, I would definitely bring this instead of one card of layout 2 A3, because it's very good for the openers, right? Recon, we might consider bringing this, but I like infantry. Could also like ditch one tank, 2 tanks in favor of this, or maybe even like, yeah, in favor of this basically. This is also a good unit. Exceptional optics, unarmed, 4 of them. Make one of them chase your 2A4, and then you have 2A4 with exceptional optics basically. Yeah. AA, like this is just a symbolic unit, because 40% when up-wetted. If you don't up-wet it, it's like 35. Yeah, very, very rough unit to use. And Gepard kind of did its job with this one. It did struggle a bit, but And Roland 2, both Roland 2 and Roland 3, because if enemy has seed, I buy these. If enemy doesn't have seed, I buy these, basically. This one is much better, but I have this skill issue with micromanaging radars, so yeah, I prefer the Roland 2. Here, I mean, West German helicopters are really rough. Same like with the French in their Gazelles. It's basically the same missile on this and the Gazelle, right? Again, very, it's a glass cannon. This will slap tanks hard, but it's gonna die to one hit from everything, pretty much. Everything just looks at it the wrong way and it dies. Very hard to use, and like this one isn't just isn't worth spending 2 points on this. Yeah, not that great. Air tab. It's a semi-decent fighter, right? 4 of them. This thing, I don't know why it's double up-vetted, to be honest. It's just, yeah, that was probably a misclick. This thing's, emergency fuck off button, basically. And this thing is infantry deleter 9,000, sorry. Yeah. Very cool. Almost crashes my PC every time it drops the payload. I'm not sure if anyone else is experiencing the same problem. But anyways, that would be it for the deck. So as always, GG's, and well played everyone.